Welcome to MCpodcast, aka Men of Culture Podcast. Today we are comparing one of the two greats. One is manga, the thing that anime is created from, and the other is
anime, the thing that put manga on the map.
We are deciding which of these two crucial parts of what creates the anime community is better. We should obviously know this one. So if you like this type of video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm gonna start this off just by saying anime's key points here. Not only is anime easier to get into, right? It's a thing that really connects you to manga, I feel like, because you don't originally start off watching manga, or at least I didn't, and many people I know that didn't start off just watching straight or reading straight panels. They learned through, the OGs like Ghost in the Shell, Dragon Ball, and all sorts of those original animes, Yu Yu Hakusho, Cowboy Bebop. It gets you into the whole Japanese culture and animation as a whole. So I think that is like the kickstart to everything, which makes it more important, and I think better overall is just because it gets people into it. There's music, it connects to you through the characters better. You get more of like a feel of who the character is, and and their own personalities. Not only that, as the animation brings multiple scenes and everything back to life, it makes everything really cool. I think anime is just the better version of manga, just because it captures so many cool moments and makes you hear people all the time, I can't wait till that part gets animated. So all in all, I think anime is better than manga. I'll get into it more, but I'm gonna let Khalil talk his shit. So
he said, okay, listen. People say they can't wait for anime to be, to a manga panel to be animated. But more times than not, how many times have you been disappointed on how an anime has been animated? Very few times you can look side by side at anime and manga panel and you say the anime did it better. There's very rarely have you said the anime has done it better. More times than not, the manga has always been better when it comes to the art design. Comparing the manga to the anime, there's very few shows that you go, wow, the animation looks so much better than the art design in the manga. Writing and story, a lot of times there's a lot of people in the anime industry that's in there mixing their hands into the pot and changing the storyline of what's actual supposed to be source material and cutting out important facts of the series. And then overall, there's more production issues in anime that can absolutely derail and fuck the anime up. Manga, it's not that way. Either the author gets sick or is depressed. That's the only way they stop producing a manga.
Okay, guys, let me get into some counter arguments here real quick. Let's just really let's just understand this manga aspect. This manga writer over here. All I want to say is, when it comes to that sort of thing, yes, it's definitely true that sometimes anime does not do the manga justice, and that happens more times than not. We'll let that fly, right? That makes sense, because you have to realize this is almost mass produced. Like, do you know how much content companies, people are producing? You know what I mean? This is through many people of trying to copy and paste stories. It's you have to realize animes and manga are legit just being produced all the time. So it's of course you're gonna get stupid ones or ones that we don't understand because it's Japanese culture. But all in all, when they do it right, that's when it makes anime. And it sounds stupid, but it's really how it kind of comes to life to me. As good examples are Demon Slayer, JJK, Bleach, One Piece, all these shows that, and let's even say Vinland Saga, they make the story feel more real almost. Where manga, you could feel it, but it doesn't happen in front of you. You don't feel the emotions as much without the colors, without the voices of the voices, the voice actors making it more impactful. I feel as a whole, it's just watching anime is not only easier, but it's just more enjoyable, and it's not as much work, but you also get a fully captured moment of what the manga actually is.
So I want to cut the cap on you, because
cut the cap where, bro? Yes. I bet editor Khalil's throwing that shit in there right now.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Damn Skippy.
Bullshit. You better be goddamn fair at this. This is a versus, bro.
Yo, look. More times than not, the anime cuts content out of the manga. That's very important. I've already said this before. They say better or more emotional moments. Untrue, because you understand more in the manga because you really feel like you're in the story. So therefore, you feel and understand the emotional moments. That's why people complain when an anime doesn't hit the emotional impact that it has in the manga. How often do we see people get upset about an anime not faithfully adapting what's in the manga because they decide they want to veer off and do something different? Quite often. Now, it happened with one of my personal favorite animes. Bleach was a prisoner of this moment. Obviously now it's in a little bit of different category. Dragon Ball Z is a little bit different is in that category.
It's just a thing homies were doing back in the day to get some time to add some more to the story.
No,
and all you're complaining about is more characters getting showtime.
That's not
learning
true.
more about the characters, learning more stories about the characters, developing more of like a sense to be involved with these characters. It's not just about the plot all the time. Sometimes you need the fillers.
Listen, literally Dragon Ball Z dead ass was like what Akira Toriyama would say one thing and then they'll be like, oh, we're gonna do this. These studios and productions, these animation studios, the heads, they're the one that decides the story of what goes on. They can no cap pull a Blue Lock or a Promised Neverland and say, fuck your material, we're gonna edit it this way, and then it's gonna be some dog doodle shit, and then you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna go and read the manga, because you know what every anime is meant to make you do? Read the manga. There's not a
so let's just call him on that. Every anime is to make the manga relevant. So the anime is more important to everybody because it impacts you more to get you more involved in what you're watching.
But but obviously we already know you can't
the story.
Get an anime.
You get compelled by the story through the anime.
But you can't get an anime.
You
can't get an anime unless the manga isn't good enough. You think Dragon Ball Z just got an anime out of nowhere? No, it was selling volumes, and then the manga was great, and then they got an anime.
Let me question this right. Let me question you this right fucking now. Dragon Ball, right, as an entire series.
Yes.
Why was it so impactful? Why is it so well known? Why is it so great?
Because the manga did really good, and then they made an anime, and
they produced anime in the Western world when like anime was just taking off with a bunch of these OG shows, and Dragon Ball was put on top of it, and now it's a lifelong show that many people fucking know and represent. So what are you saying? So the fact that the anime itself is iconic, and that the anime is iconic, the way characters were. You think Frieza was the same in the manga? You think he came across the same exact way that he did in the show?
Yes, actually, I do think he came the same exact way. I think
the voice actor made it different. Like everything made it the way it is. When you think of Frieza, you already have that voice in your head.
Yes, but it doesn't
exactly. So that's anime is that impactful.
That is true. But what I'm saying is that when you read a manga, though, have you ever read a manga and then it became an anime? Actually, you have. Yes. And then you imagine what that voice is supposed to sound like. You think about it, and then the anime comes and goes, that's how I imagine the voice is supposed to be like. Everyone has that same thought process all the time. When you had a thought process of how Sun Jinwoo was supposed to say arise, did you not? And you were upset about how when they used arise, you didn't like the word they used because it wasn't good enough.
It's tough to follow up because that's true. But you have to realize that I said other aspects of the show were done a little bit better in the webtoon, and other aspects of the webtoon were done better than the show.
I'm be honest, the art design, everything overall in the webtoon
let me
is way better than
first.
the anime.
Let me get something else first. What is an also trademark for anime that they don't have in manga?
Okay, color.
The intro and outros.
Oh my god.
Are you serious?
Tanner,
can we play some bangers right now? You know how many bangers are in anime intros and outros. Let's think about it. So, and without that, would it also be that like same feeling you get when you watch it versus when you?
Okay, look, I'm not glad. The intros and outros do add something.
They add something to the show.
But okay,
what I'm saying is there's more of a depth you get and more of a feel like when you go into watching it than you would a manga. Like you can only get so much from writing and from just like
That
pen work.
is cap.
You get more from images through actions, through words.
When I was sitting there waiting each and every week for Gojo and Sukuna to scrap, I was hyped. I literally couldn't wait.
Oh
for
yeah,
the
yeah, that
next week.
sick ass fucking day wait, bro, for that. All right, all I'm saying is when you watch anime, sometimes it's, you know what I mean. It's just easier. That's what I'm saying. Manga's a lot harder to like do all the time. You can watch anime while you're doing anything. They
You can literally read manga on your phone. You could literally read it anywhere you want. It's like reading a regular ass book.
Can you watch anime while you cook dinner? I mean, can you read manga while you cook dinner?
If you have your phone with you, you can read manga
while you cook dinner.
Yes,
that's type crazy.
It's not
because most people watch shows when they're doing stuff like that.
Oh, but animes in Japanese is it not?
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it has to be now. Mister, I watch everything in Japanese since it doesn't have to be now.
Hey, bro, I said my piece. And I said my piece.
And on top of that, let's not forget, anime is the bottom level, the starting level of you starting to become a man of culture. The next step is manga. Have you ever met someone that says, "All right, I'm gonna start reading manga now," and goes back and says, "Yeah, but no, the anime is better"? I've never heard of it. There's only a few animes.
Oh, I've never heard of it. And then, there's only a few animes. You just contradicted yourself.
There's exceptions to the rule. I said there's a few, not even 5 animes I can say ever.
Do you Hakusho?
That's better. There's not 5 animes ever that you can confidently say is better than the manga.
I run it.
Hello, it's Eddie and Khalil here. I'm going to end the video off right here because, for one, the camera died, so we didn't end up getting a conclusion. We ended up debating for dumb long, and we didn't even realize that. But this is basically the end of the video. I'm sorry that it ended so abruptly. We're probably going to do a video on 5 animes that are better than this manga, so look out for that one. And make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. Leave down in the comments which you think is better, anime or manga. We should obviously know which one is. But anyways, enjoy the video. Like it, comment, subscribe. MC Podcast signing out. Thank you for watching. Peace.